At which point do I eject? Because it's going to happen, isn't it? That's a bloody small boat, isn't it? I'm not even joking, fam.
Bingo.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, we need that to happen. Good, 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 good. Right, square yourself away, Davies. There we go. Look at that. You're a legend, mate. You're a legend. I need a bit of flashing. Such a flashing eye for a second, please. Okay, welcome back to Fast Performance there. My name is Tim David. Today we're in the Harrier, aren't we? Legends. Yes, we are. That's a 4 Squadron Harrier. Right, because I was on 4 Squadron. Not as a Harrier, mate, though. Because I had a personality. No, I was on 4 Squadron flying the Hawk T2 out of RF Valley. It's a pretty little aeroplane, isn't it? A bit chubby the chub bat, to be fair. Anyway, what I've done is, let's jump inside. I've defueled her a little bit. It's a morning sauce. Let's get rid of that, shall we? Let's turn this down a little bit. It's not technically, it's not night. I don't think that, oh, it is modelled. We can leave it on night. 0600, flying out of a Napa in Russia. It's broken weather up here, okay, which isn't ideal for us, but we'll just see whether we can do something with this, maybe. And, oh, I can use these. Yes. What else can we do? Oh, where is my, we got that in day. Let's manual auto. Let's take day. There we go. That's better. And then we'll just turn that down a little bit. Okay. That's better. Always have a really dim HUD, guys. You don't want a bright HUD, okay? We're going to go to a boat. Sorry, what's that, Sim? We're going to a boat. Sorry, Tim. I thought you said we're going to a boat. We're going to a boat! We're going to a boat. So we've got to set up how to get airborne off this runway for a start. And then left to right. Yeah, everything's done. And then we're going to try and land on the boat because one of my Harry mates, he said, Tim, go to the boat. I'm like, okay, I will. So I've downloaded HMS Illustrious. I haven't seen it yet, though, so I don't know what it looks like, and I've never actually been to the boat. I've always found with the Harrier, it's a little bit kind of all over the place with track and all like this, so let's try and centre it up, and we'll see whether we can go. You don't want to be sat back here, guys, like this. Unrealistic, fam. Unrealistic. You can get the mirrors active in this if you click on them. You want to be a bit closer. You want to be normally flying around about that because you've got a mask on, you can't really see below, and of course the helmet doesn't give you massive visibility either. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to have a short takeoff, okay? Not with water. We're going to be dry because we've only got 5.3. So dry is 74. So I need to box 74, and 60 is quite important to us. 60 for the nozzle rotation. So what I'm going to do over here, guys, and if I'm on the ground, guys, I really need those nozzles to be squared away about 10, else I'm just sitting there cooking my flaps, I think. So over here, what we're going to do then, let's go for hit the V-style again here, which is that one. And then what you get up here is you get these two things. You get NRAS, so nozzle rotation speed, which over here for dry, 74, so I type 74 in there. And that's going to box, when I get to 74 knots, that's going to box this thing up here, and that'll remind me then to move my little lever down here, my NOS. Now we've got to set this for what it says down here as well, and it said 60, didn't it? NOS is for 60, NOS 60 in there, so when I reach that speed, that NOS will come back to 60, and I'm going to set this little chap here to 60, and I'm just going to check, I'm going to lock that in. It's going to check my NOS lever, 55, so it's a little bit more then down here. There we go. That's NOS to 60, and get that forward again, and then as I said, back to about 10, because we don't want to be cooking stuff, do we? When I'm airborne, those nozzles can come fully forward. You've got to remind yourself what you've got to do here, guys. Also, I do have to set the pitch carrots. It's disappeared now, hasn't it, that thing over there? So I need to, I believe, select, do I select that? No, I don't select that. Yeah, pitch carrots, there we go. And this will be set to 14, and that's 6 degrees above the 0 line. And what it's going to give me is these pitch carrots, which are going to appear somewhere here. Hopefully they'll appear once we get to my little rotation speed, and hopefully I'll be able to bring this witch's hat thing here up to that, which is about 6 degrees nose up, and I'll climb away quite happily without flipping on my back and dying and destroying airplanes like most of my mates did. Cool, because this thing keeps you busy. All right, I did a cold start in it last time, so we're not having a look at that today. We do need things down here though, so have a read off the checklist here. So takeoff, stow, all these panels are clear, which is good. So short takeoff, yes, we've got that. We've got the figures from that. Arm, that's probably the seat I would have thought, which is done. Trim, yeah, it did say 2 degrees nose down. I'm not convinced about that, but I will do it today, and just hopefully it won't kill us. I think the boat's 0 degrees. I've only read a bit of this, not much, because why bother? Because I'm a tornado mate and everything, right? Flaps then. Let's go flaps then. We need stow flap. One of my mates, actually, one of my Harrier mates wrote to me and went, oh, that last video I did out in Vegas, stow flap will help you a lot, mate. I was like, thanks for that. I just gashed that one. You can have a look at that last video if you want. SAS, not too sure. That means ducks, quack, 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 quack. And canopy is locked. Caution lights, roger out. I'm not going to do any lights. All caution lights are off. So, now, before you do anything, we chair flight, guys. So what are we going to do here? We're going to pretty much stand on the brakes, parking brakes on this side. You can't move the throttle with the parking brake on, so I've got that onto a switch here. Parking brake's off. I'm going to be on the throttle. Now, anti-skid needs to be on, which it is here. That controls your nose wheel steering. So nose wheel steering is that car. So if I need to just press nose wheel steering, I've got a button on my stick. I will have some nose wheel steering until I get rudder authority about 60 to 70 knots. I'll come off that then, and the jet will just cruise around. Now, of course, at 73 knots, that's going to get boxed up here. I'm going to move my nos lever. It's going to hit the stop. The aircraft's going to lift. I don't want it pitching forward. It's 2 degrees nose down. Not overly convinced about. But I'm going to just bring that nose up until it reaches my pitch carrots up here, okay? And I'm going to set my altimeter to 0 as well. Always helps, doesn't it? Although I am on the rad out at the moment. But that's 0 now on 29.56. Cool. This is my V-style HUD. When I'm airborne, what I'll be doing is selecting my other one, which is called, what am I doing? I'm flying this way, so that should be my HUD. Oh, that's me flying now. Yes, that's the other HUD there. And then when I come back into my hover mode, whatever, I select that one. Cool. 10 degrees, and I don't want to see the full hexagonal thing here, so I want to see about 100%, not 108 or anything like that, so I don't want to see that. I want to withdraw from that a little bit if I can. Right, so happy with that, happy with that. So I reckon we just go and do it. That's definitely stole flap, nothing go wrong. So I'll be climbing, positive rate climb, gear will travel, around about 120 knots, whatever, I'll be nozzling forward, about 120 knots, and I'm going to start bringing that into auto flap, and then I'll put it into cruise flap as we go and look for the carriers. The carriers then, guys, bear. Where are we going? So if I head south, yeah, south and a bit, I'll head out south and a bit for roughly, oh, they should have a TACAN on them. I think it's about 30 miles. They should have a TACAN of 72 X-rays. Let's get ahead of the game here, guys. TAC on, 72, enter. Do I get anything on there? Yes, I do get some TACAN. It was 170.36. I boxed TACAN there, okay? So that's where I'm going, 170.36. What can go wrong? Nothing. Nothing can go wrong. And actually, there was stuff I need to do here as well on this. I don't remember what I need to press to get all that. So, right, this stuff here. So I could put some data in here, couldn't I? Not looking bothered. So, I can't go down. So field data. Oh, there we go. I can put ground. I can put runway is dry. Runway heading. I can put in that. What's that say there? I can't go down anymore. Ground wind. I can put that in there. I'm not really going to bother this because I have defueled anyway. But you can type all your data in there if you want. Ground wind you can put in. That's 15505. It's actually 180. About 10 knots today, this wind we've got on the runway 22. Didn't like that, did it? Didn't like that at all. So it's own ground wind. I probably messed that right up, haven't I? 180, yes. 10. Why can't I enter that? I'm not even going to mess around with this, guys. Got that. Runway heading is going to be 2. Oh, it doesn't like that either. Maybe some of this stuff is not actually working for us. Don't know what that is. I don't even know what it is. So why'd you click it then? Don't know. Runway distance. I don't think that's active, is it? No, it doesn't. Okay. So some of it works, some of it doesn't. Either way, so I've got that field data, cancel, and then you could put field elevation. Don't think it's got. Yeah, I'll take 20 feet for that because we're on a coastal airfield. We're 26 degrees. I'll leave it at that. Gross weight as fat as your mum in pounds, and the engine. Yeah, we got one. Oh, I've got to put these figures in. I'm going to walk away from that. I'm not even going to look at that. Right, cool. So we know this aircraft is as fat as your mum. Bit windy out there. Windsock. The carrier is going around about, what's the carrier doing, Davies? Skim up. The carrier's heading south with at 20 knots, so I should have about 30 knots across the deck, which is enough wind, fam. Enough wind. Right, so on the brakes, I've got that there. Happy with that. Parking brake then come off. Here's parking brake here. That's off. Now I can move the throttle. So nothing bad's going to happen. I've got this, I use a Warthog, and I'm using MFG Crosswind V3 pedals, which for the Harrier are just superb, okay? Call Milan out in Croatia and get the brother to hook you up. I paid for them, okay, so don't worry about that. Right, I'm going to go full power. As engine winds up, I'm going to release the brakes. I'm going to keep it with nose wheel steering here. I'm going to keep the jet in line. When my speed gets boxed, I'm going to move my nos lever here. I'm going to move that back and it's going to hit 60 degrees. Should be flying. I'm going to bring that nose up then to put that up to that, and the rest I should be maxed out by then pretty much. So I'll probably flip upside down and die, or move the wrong lever like Andy did at Lowestoft or Chris did at Kidlington, and just end up spinning the jet into police cars and all sorts of stuff. Good. Let's have a clock running, shall we? Clock runs. I'm not going to use any comm today because I'm just maxed out already. Power comes up. Okay, power. And rollinizing. There we go, we're rolling. Look at this. Oi, oi, lads, lads. A bit of nose wheel steering. Looking for the speed. Looking for the speed. There, nos. Whoa, baby doll. Climb it out, climb it out. Yes, lads. Climb it away. Positive rate climb. Gear travels. That's the gear lever traveling. Hold it. Let's get some nosy nos going forward. Nosy nos. That's it. Nosy nos. Watch the BD drop. Keep that rate of climb. We are accelerationizing. That's just my low warning. Don't worry about it. I'll reset that in a minute. Right, now I'm in completely forward flight. My flaps can go auto, and they can also now go to cruise, and my HUD can change. So my HUD can now go to this. Oh, we are flyinizing. Look at that. We actually got 240 knots on. We feel like a real aeroplane. Right, and all these things that are pointing to EW stuff, I'm going to turn it off because I don't care. Don't want that anymore. That's off. Oh, jeez, now we're a real jet. Man, that's just getting airborne. That's a workload. I suppose there's no nibbing weapons officer in the back though, is there, giving you stick, so there is always that. Anyway, so I'll crack a pint of milk out. That's normally what you do as a Harrier mate. Nom on that, because you miss your mum's breast, probably. Okay, above. Oh, cloud and eyes. Base about 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet base of the clouds. And we're going to see if we can find the sun today. We've got to prep for landing, fam. What can we land at? So we want to do a short takeoff. We want to do a vertical landing, don't we? So boom alarm. We can do that. 5-2 dry. So we're below that already. That's cool. So I'm going to set our bingo then 4-7. Let's set that bingo for something like 3. Let's go for 4,000. So we're good for that. Vertical landing then 5-2 with those conditions below, which we're good at. I haven't seen the ship yet. What can go wrong? We're 16,000 feet in the cruise, 0.74. Let's bring that back, rest the engine. I'm not going to use water because it says I can do it dry with 5.2 and we're below that 4.7. I'm not going to use water for the ship. I will descend though at 16 times 1.5. We learned this on Shadowlands, guys, if you want to join us. So 24 miles, we're going to descend. There's 25, prepping for descent then. My fuel, I've got 4.6 on. Instruments are synchronized. Radios, I'm not going to use radios for the ship today. We're going to gaff them off. Altimeters are good and demist is not required. Oi oi lads. How you doing? And we're just going to nicely come down and try and get ourselves on the 180 there. So I'm just going to place ourselves out over here. This is kind of hard to do it on track IR. Much easier to do it on VR, guys. If you fly with me, I don't tend to fly. I will fly with. I do fly on quite a lot of them, but I tend to have 6 screens up where I'm monitoring your behaviours on TACView and lot ATC and all these kind of things, helping you guys out in the descent. Meow. Lad. Anyway, so in the descent 10,000, looking for 180. Let's start getting a bit serious now. 174 coming in there. So 174, want that to be 180. Down there, looking for 800 feet for the brake. 350 knots down to 600, and then I've got 20 knots, so I can turn before I reach the back of the ship through 10 for, we say 2 at the moment, and then we can take nos gear for 250. We'll start taking some nos and everything else, and we'll sort it out. What's that? 178 for 180 through 9. 4, let's have a 2,000 feet. Happy. I need the engine page up to make sure I've got something good going on here, so let's have a look. Engine page, and I haven't got a clue what I'm supposed to do with that. Looks nice. Okay, so 8,000 feet then. Keep that 350. I have so many Harrier mates writing to me about this. Oh, you messed that right up, mate. Yeah, whatever. I'm busy, innit? Okay, coming down through 6. Got 185, so I've kind of gone through it a little bit. 5,000, get the rate of descent now through 5. Never have more than your rate of descent in your... Oh, is that smoking? Part of the illustrious out there, is it? It's the illustrious. No way, that's the smallest deck in the world. It's got the ski jump on it, isn't it? That is das, fam. Oh, my Harrier mate's going to take the piss out of me so much for this. Oh, this is... Look how small that is. I'm extending upwind a bit because I'm scared. I'll go upwind about 10 seconds. Guys, I want to fly over that ship over there if I can. Right. Let's square this away, Davies. Come on. Man the hell up, mate. It's like a tornado, just a bit more shit. Come on, then. Let's go 3G. That's it. Hold that then. Come on, down to 600. Down to 6. It'd be reciprocal, so we'll go for 350. 350 on rollout. Coming through 300 knots then. Get that HUD changed, mate. Come on. 350. Let's start thinking about noses. 45. Bit of power. 250 want gear. There's 350. Think gear, Davies. Think gear. Come on. Gear travels. Stow flap, mate. Stow flap. Take auto now. Then we go stow now as well. There we go. Before the back of the boat. Here we go. Oh, nothing bad's happening now. 600 then. Oh, there's a landing checklist somewhere. I can't even read it. Gear, flaps, stow, ducks, meow, quack, 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 and arm. I don't know what that means. Right, we've got the HUD is boxed for some reason. Don't know why. 450 halfway around we're looking at to come through west. Yes, we are. To roll out behind that ship about 310. Oh, this is bad. Come on. Yeah, practice before you put a video out, mate. Come on. Oh, these pedals are good though. These pedals. Step on the ball. Yes. So some point I'm driving it in now about 45. And I need, it should be 50 to 60, but I thought 45 better. I'm coming back to 50 now. At some point, so it should be 310 on rollout, I'm 290 happy. At some point, I've got to come back to the, move that hover stop back. Don't forget that, guys. So move that hover stop all the way back, because I'm going to need to come back to 82. Keep that descent coming, then I want to be 110 abeam the boat. And I don't know what to land on, because I haven't done this yet. So I don't know. Well, that's a bad idea, isn't it? Come on, keep it coming down. How far behind the boat am I? 0.9. Driving it in. No, come on, down. Okay. This is bloody scary, isn't it? So I've got good power, 91%. Don't need water, I don't think. If I do get more 2 parts of the actual hexagon type thing, then I will have to go around. So I'm going to take 88 soon. I've not got a clue when to do that, by the way. Probably when you get scared. Oh, I'm kind of scared now. 110 abeam. Let's go 88 now, shall we? Looks like a hell of a closure. 82, sorry. 82 now. Bring that nose up. That is a hell of a closure. You may well have stacked this, Davies. May well have stacked it, mate. Come on, may well have stacked it. Bring it down. 110. 110. Keep it coming forward. Keep it coming forward. 56 knots. I'm looking for probably about 30 knots, which is 20 knots of the boat, 10 across the deck. So get that forward. So 20 knots. I'm coming in now. Oh, this is horrendous. 110 holding. If you just stop talking to yourself, mate, you increase your capacity, bell end. Alright, guys. So, at which point do I eject? Because it's going to happen, isn't it? That's a bloody small boat, isn't it? I'm not even joking, fam.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, we need that to happen. Good, 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 good. Right, square yourself away, Davies. There we go. Look at that. You're a legend, mate. You're a legend. I need a bit of flashing. Something can flash in my eye for a second, please. There's the power curve. We don't want that up there. So now I'm just getting myself a beam something, making a lot of stuff up. Okay, what, I've got numbers down there? I'm too close in. Right, there we go, too close in. Let's hold that line there, and I'm going to come in to this one. Pause. Right, we're looking all right. Nicely aligned, much easier probably in VR, guys, when I've done it on the ship, on this shore-based stuff. Power, don't lose the power as you transition across. Don't lose the power. Oh, my mate, Harrier mate's going to have a go at me for this. Come on. Oh, well, you think what you should have done here is stopped and had a glass of milk and chatted about how you can't converse with girls and you like numbers and maths. Right, come on. Oh, there we go. Don't hit the superstructure. That's always a bad thing to do. Right, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. That's it.
Bingo,
look.
bingo.
Yeah, shut up. I'm having a mare. I'm having a mare. Come on. Come on. There we go. Down, 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 down. That's it. Oh, left hand skid on. Should go through the checklist. Come on, down you go. Down you go. Down you go. Ooh, on the brake. Meow. Meow. What is this? Oh, come on. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So, hashtag accuracy. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's go and line up then. Let's get everyone from the boat, shall we? Just for comedy value. And see if we can go back to an Napa. I don't know what I'm going to do at an Napa, by the way. Let's see what we can do. What do I do now? Well, for a start, I should have turned anti-skid
Caution.
off
Caution.
the nozzle steering. So nozzle steering is down on the HUD, which means that if I press my nozzle steering button, yes, I can get that high. Which means I guess I have to turn around. Is that possible? So nos to about 10 degrees. They should always be 10 degrees. Let's see if I come off the brakes. Let's see if I got the capacity to turn around here. I very much doubt I have. Bit of power. I have no idea how to get everyone from this boat. I think 60 degrees is probably quite reasonable for the nozzies. So I need to set in a second. And then when you do that, when you got the ramp? Probably when you got the ramp, I suppose. I don't know. I'll see what my maths say. As a Harrier mate, obviously I'm going to do lots of maths. Because they didn't have any friends, you see. There was this thing about the Air Force, and they let them live at home so they could still be weaned by the mum, which is why they liked milk so much. And they were on kind of like day release of the Air Force, basically. So, because they were on the, I think they were somewhere on the spectrum, to be fair. They also like statistics. Check the statistics, fam. They like statistics, so they'd always be talking. I mean, fair enough. You can't manage what you can't measure, right? And understand that. Bucket brake on. So let's have a look. What we're doing. So they used to write on walls like how many sorties they've done. I'm gonna leave nozzle steering on for this, I believe, because we don't want anti-skid. What we're doing, 3.5. Let's set that bingo back to something nice like 2. We'll go back to a napper. So don't want to do another circuit this boat. Not after that one. Click, 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 click. I'm the lad. I'm the lad. I'm not doing another one. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only one. I'm not going to do any more. I think that was probably all right. I need some Harrier mate to write something and just tell me how bad that was. Takeoff. Yes. Stow. Oh yeah, good point. Stow. I think we've got stow flaps selected. Yes, we do. We have, oh yeah, the flaps, obviously, you can actually turn your flaps off. You can nozzle into flap. That's not ideal. Trim, I think 0 degrees, someone said. 0 degrees to the boat. Flaps, oh, so stow, is that the stow page it's talking about then? Let's have a look. Maybe it is talking about the stow page, which would be under the VREST page, is it? Which must be VREST here. So I want stow, short takeoff. Probably could do a press up with this fuel, but you know, let's not do that. Let's go dry, 65 and 60 again. So I'm going to box, I don't know if there's any point boxing 65 is there, because I don't know. Let's go V-style and let's just go and have a look whether, let's put the pitch carrots back in case you see any rabbits coming around. Pitch carrots 14, that's in. Rabbits like carrots, don't they? I've got rabbits downstairs, dicklords. Cranberry and small, I don't know which one's worse to be fair. And then we said 64, didn't we? Cranberry's a little ginger one and she's an absolute nightmare. And small was a stray. We think he was a model, and he had a little bit of brown underneath his chin, so I think someone dropped him at the side of the road and we made the mistake of picking him up. 65, that will do. Right, so I've got 2 rabbits in the house. Lads and lad X, one of them's a girl, Cranberry's a girl. So straight off, we'll do 600 foot circuit. I'll fly that at 12 alpha, whatever the hell 12 alpha is going to be. I might leave the gear down below 250 knots. We'll fly it. Oh, I see. We'll leave stow flap, and then we'll just see where they come back into the ship again. Nothing bad's going to happen. And my lever here, of course, needs to be at 60 degrees, isn't it? About there, probably. What's my nos? 55 again. Put it back 1. There we go. Lad. Right, let's do this then, shall we? What can go wrong? Nothing, because we're legends. Right, spark and brake off.
Caution.
On the brakes.
Caution.
Thank you. Captions. Skid, droop. Yeah, the ailerons are droop, probably because I've got stow flap selected, according to the manual. Power's coming up. Nozzies on, yeah, 34 knots across the deck. Nozzies on top of the ramp. Oh my goodness. I'll just do it, Davies. Power's coming up. Come on, mate. And brakes are holding, brakes are slipping and releasing. Nozzies. Now. She flies. I'll put the gear up anyway. Nozzie coming forwards. Nozzie stop going back. Nozzie going forwards, and we're just going to leave it like that. We'll take about 200 knots, 600 feet if we can. A bit high. Let's go around, leaving it in stow flap. Just going to come back on the power. So easy to pull the wrong lever, isn't it? To be fair. 8.2, come on, sort it out. Let's use this. Let's use your little witch's hat then to slow ourselves down. Man alive, this sucks. On the brakes. And brakes. Yeah, now we're dead. Yeah, lad. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nos. Harrier master. That travels. Get out that power band. Good girl.
Altitude.
Good girl. Get the climb down. Pitch ladder. Go for that. There you go. Whoa. Right, 350 I want. Clear above. There we go. Don't have much of a look above, to be fair. Alrighty, let's get that transit going. 350. And hopefully I'll cut loads of tape out so it's not too long. But if you are interested in coming and flying, then I do teach the advanced and the tactical that I taught in the Royal Air Force for about a decade, in fact, on the Hawk T1, Hawk T2, right in the descent. Safety altitude we'll call about 2,000 feet around here because we are out to the west and over the seas. I'm in the descent now. I'll come in. Oh, runway 22. That's what we're looking for, guys. Runway's clear. Let's do this. Downwind's clear. Roll. Pull. Idle. I won't use the air brake today because I don't think I'm going to need it. So I'm up around 5G. And it is a bit of a tightener, so that's a really stupid thing to do. So let's roll out 045 as we said. Looking at some nos. Oh no, we're not doing nos-losses, are we? We're doing conventional, so I better use air brake then. Yeah, it's weird, track IR. I think let's get some power up against it. See if I can build 12 alpha on the approach. I don't know what I'm doing. 3 greens. Oh, the 3? What? Oh, loads of greens. And some flappage, please. Oh, change that. Oh, this nos. I'm going to keep nos at no. Oh, I'll use 10. Come on. Don't go through center line. Less power. Right, let's start building alpha then. Okay, flight path's good. Happy. Deadwind's good. So we're coming in. FTP finals go down. FTP cleared. Land runway 22. Land 22. FTP. Stop talking to me. Stop talking. I'm close to death here. So yeah, the Harrier will turn itself into wind like this. So I'm assuming it's kick off that drift. 12 alpha. 12 alpha. 12 alpha. Oh, can I track that towards... No, I can't. There's nothing I can do here. That HUD is fixed in the centre. That just sucks. Come on, 12. 12. 10. 12. Thank you for the lights. It's dark. Darkness outside. Kick off the drift, Davies. Come on. 12. Come on. Kick it off. Kick it off. Oh, good pedals. Ooh. Oh, bit of nozzle steering maybe. Yeah, nozzle steering. Nozzle steering. Oh my goodness me. How do I slow this thing down? Brakes. Right. Brakes. Yes, brakes. Brakes. You could probably bring the nozzies back as well a little bit, couldn't you? Oh, this is not the easiest thing to... Whoa, come on. Good girl. Good. All right, off everything. Off everything. There we go. If that happens, just come off everything. These jets on the ground are not the easiest to land, guys, and I'm overcorrecting this thing. I haven't actually done anything with the pedal, you know, scrutiny thing on this jet. Yeah, that wasn't easy, was it? Well, we're alive. We're alive. I'll go and practice landing conventionally. It's the first conventional landing I've ever done in the Harrier. Clap, 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 clap. Thank you very much.